This is episode 70. Welcome along to it. Good morning. It's Tuesday the 17th of January. It was only a year ago on the 28th of January that I got the news about the date to move up to Queensland. And then in March, I said goodbye to NSW. But this year, it's the other way around. I will be saying goodbye to Queensland instead. Now, as much as I have loved Queensland guys, no offense to the Queensland residents or viewers, but guys, it is time for me to enjoy what is left of Queensland and all of that. Now, I will go into the reasons why I am moving back is because I've got all my brothers down there, down in Sydney, all my friends, my siblings, and people that who I haven't seen for the past, 10 months really, because in comparison, when you move away and you're thinking about your loved ones, well, sometimes you just can't stop thinking about them and you miss them a lot. So here's Mark now. Good morning and welcome to episode 70 today.
Thank you, Barry. Good morning to you and good morning to everyone watching.
So, it's okay to miss your family, your friends, and all those around you, but if you don't let it off your chest, guys, who's going to how people going to know what's wrong or how they're going to assist you. Don't assume that people can read your minds. Here's Mark now to open episode 17 with this.
Thanks, Barry. Yes, it is something we have spoken about before, and it's a very important point to make. People cannot read your mind. I've been around the world for a while and I've never been able to read anyone's mind. So whilst you might think you know what's going on and you might think that you know what's causing someone issues, technically you might get it right, but you don't know. So the only way to understand is to communicate.
But if you can't communicate verbally, you can always write an email and share your concerns. But like we said in the email etiquette before, don't send it separately to 5 different people. CC them in. Here's Mark.
I think that just makes life easier for you, as in, why write the same thing 5 times if you can write it once and it conveys your message? And as Barry said, copy in as many people as you want to include in the conversation, and with the push of one button, everyone's contacted.
So that way, 5 people that receive your email, well, they will think, oh dear, this person needs help. Why is he or she upset? How can we help this person? Here's Mark.
Well, I think you shouldn't be wondering why you're upset is the entire point. If you're upset, you need to explain why you're upset. And that way, all five people, bang, all actually do understand why you're upset. So they're not going to hopefully read the email and wonder. They should read the email and know.
And don't just sit there wondering, guys. So, once you've read the email, guys, okay, go to the person, have a talk to them, perhaps make a phone call, offer them suggestions and strategies. Here's Mark.
Yep, well, this is what we've discussed about communication is a two-way thing, and where questions arise, that question needs to be asked. That question needs to be considered and answered. So the whole point of the communication is that there aren't knowledge gaps left by people trying to guess.
So don't stop and second guess, guys. Okay, because that is not the way to go here. And like we said yesterday on episode 69, I decided to do something about why I was upset instead of sitting on my dock assuming that someone was going to read my mind. Well, were they going to read it? Of course not. Because like we said just a couple of minutes ago, don't assume people can read your mind. Because if you play games with mind games with people, guys, they will not be happy. And they'll tell you not to be stupid and probably stick to the point. Here's Mark.
I think you raise a good point, Barry, and it's about being clear about what you want to say. And if you're talking about one thing, don't jump between topics without actually telling people that you jump to a new topic. Because if you're talking about one thing and then you go off on a tangent, again, they can't read your mind. So if you're off on a different tangent to where you started, then of course they don't have the information they need to follow the conversation.
Because stick to the relevant topic, guys. Okay, it's like if you ring 000 for an ambulance, tell them the exact information that you provide they want to know. Don't babble on. Stick to the relevant topic, okay, and don't spend 10 or 15 minutes saying, oh, I've had this or that. Because again, it comes back to sticking to the one topic. So if Mark wants to ring 000 for an ambulance, for me, he'd stick to the topic. he would say, okay, I've got a 47-and-a-half-year-old disabled male here who's had chest pain. They might ask him, has he had it before? Mark would say yes. And the supervisor would say, okay, and then work out whether the emergency is urgent or not. So guys, please stick to the relevant topic. Don't go off the rail. Here's Mark now.
Well, I think you've covered it, to be honest, Barry. There's not a lot more to be said about staying focused on what you're talking about.
Alright, so we're going to take a break now and come back with a yummy treat in store for you. The time now is nearly coming up in 25 minutes to 11 o'clock. This is episode 17 right now. See you soon, guys.
See you soon.
It's 10:45 here on Tuesday, the 17th of January. Good morning and welcome back. This is Barry Fair and Mark English with you. Welcome along. And this is episode 17 now. Now I would like to talk about a delicious recipe we made last year at our Bray Park studios and in the kitchen. Now we spoke about this and it's called White Christmas. Now White Christmas, guys, is a slice which doesn't require any baking at all. You simply mix some rice bombs in, some dried fruit, apricots, some desiccated coconut, some cherries, etc. Here's Mark to open the first part of our show with this mouth-watering recipe. But remember, don't eat it all at once, guys.
Well, I have to say, Barry, that I've decided that it needs to be renamed White Christmas. It just seems to be so restrictive. I know in the past I've only ever had it at Christmas time. I think it needs to be renamed White Yum and used all year round. So it is an absolutely dead simple recipe and it's a beautiful snack. And, well, we're about to make some again today, restock the fridge for Barry, and then I'm going to take some leftovers and make another batch for myself at home.
But make sure, like I've said, don't eat it all at once.
That's pretty much with everything that we cook. You know, it'd be a good effort if you could finish a whole tray of White Christmas.
Or White Yum, we're going to be renaming it. So also today we're going to be talking about how to use up the leftovers. Now, yesterday on the show we talked about bacon and egg pie. Now we made that yesterday. So an apology, guys, our show from yesterday is still exporting, so it will be up for you very soon. So, using up the leftovers. We will talk about that in the second part of our show this day. So, what I'd like to talk and discuss with you all now is ways of doing things. Okay? There is a right way and a wrong way of doing things and saying things. Now, in the past, we have discussed ways of being polite, and now we're going to talk about how to do things the right way and the wrong way. Okay, it's like buying the right size shoe for yourself or the right set of clothes. So, if you're going to do something, okay, make sure you think about your actions first rather than just going and doing it. Because the thing you may have planned could be dangerous, okay, and you may have to reconsider another option or something. Here's Mark.
Well, I have to admit, I'm playing a bit of catch up on this topic, so I can think straight away of a couple of things, like there's more than one way to skin a cat, saying, it's not particularly pleasant, but all it means is there is more than one way to do things. So whilst Barry said there's right and wrong, there can be many right ways of doing something and many wrong ways of doing something as well. So it's not as simple as there is only one way to do everything. Many ways to do many things. But as Barry's just alluded to, if it means something's going to be dangerous, then obviously you do need to think about how you go about it and plan to be not dangerous if you can.
So, we won't go too much into that. I'll just stop that and go on to a new topic. Well, here we are, viewers. Today we're making white yum instead of white Christmas. And there are the ingredients there.
So you can see the coconut, full cream milk powder, icing sugar, some glacé cherries, some apricots, some sultanas, and they're all just then mixed together in the bowl, and they're just waiting for our kefir to melt. And remember, this doesn't need to be cooked, so it doesn't need to be heated so much as just melted.
So we are calling it white yum because it's after Christmas and you can make it anytime you like. Here's Mark.
That's what I like to hear. I still have, not nightmares, but I look back with great disappointment at the routine of, don't eat that, that's for Christmas. And then the day after Christmas, finish that, hurry up, finish that. And of course it wouldn't be finished before the end of February. So I've decided in my near dotage that I'm going to have whatever I want whenever I want it.
So just because it isn't Christmas, it doesn't mean you cannot have white yum, and that's what we're calling it today. Now, to put all the ingredients in, I've mixed it like we did yesterday with the bacon and egg pie. Okay, whack it in the tin. Okay, put it in the fridge and remember, don't eat it all at once. Otherwise, we know it's Moorish, guys, but have room for your meal. Here's Mark.
Well, I suppose in theory you should be having a meal first and then having a little snack of White Christmas
White yum and
or white yum.
we're calling it today.
And of course, you know, as long as you can manage your diet, have as much as you feel comfortable with.
But remember, have some room for your meals, guys.
Absolutely.
So we will bring you back when this is all done. Now we're going to show you around the rest of the house today, because we didn't show you the back area yet, so we might as well show you that after we can put the white yum into the fridge. So stay with us.
See you soon.
That's beautiful. Just have a look at it.
So you can see all of the houses are absolutely brand new. And it obviously has quite convenient access to some major roads, because the Ipswich Gold Coast Road is only 500 metres away, and the trip down to Brisbane Road to go back into Brisbane is probably only a kilometre away, and so access through major roads is very simple.
So basically, guys, there you have it. Would you like to wake up with a view like that? I'm sure that you would. So, like I said, and I'll say it again at the end of today's show, I've only got 6 weeks here, so let's make the most of it. Well, now it is time to go and eat some lunch. We'll be back with you to recap all this after lunch. Here's Mark.
We look forward to seeing you after the break, so stay tuned.
Stay tuned, guys.
Bye.
Well, here we are now outside the patio area and the barbecue area here at Ebu Vale. And isn't it nice and peaceful here? Just take a look around, guys. Just look at the nature. Look at it all. Just look at it. Peaceful, nice and tranquil. Here's Mark.
Yeah, it's a lovely spot out here. Doesn't get the afternoon sun at all, and as you can see, there's bushland behind, so there is no structures behind this building, so it has a lovely bird song rather than house noises coming from over the back, and it's very pleasant indeed.
And like it is so pleasant out here, you can even watch the sunrise over the hills. I can look at all the row of houses here, and look at that.
Yeah, so we're in a new estate, and everything here is brand new, and obviously the rest of this space has not been developed yet, but as you can see, there's no shortage of it. So one day there might be neighbours, but in the short term, very peaceful.
And we should be thankful that Jehovah has given us a world to live in. Just look at the day that the Lord has made. Let's rejoice and be glad in it. So come out here and sit with a cup of tea or coffee, with a muffin, and just take a look around and de-stress yourself, guys. Here's Mark.
That's an excellent idea, Barry. Get some fresh air, get out somewhere where you can see some greenery, and sit and have a cuppa, as Barry suggested, or sit and have your lunch and just relax and enjoy the surroundings.
So get away from it all, you know? Come on out to Abervale and check it out. Nice, lush, green bush and grass. Blue sky appearing there. Look at that. Look at that. And let's take you to show you that marvelous view like we did yesterday on the show. Come with us.
For those of you that are wondering what this green monstrosity is, that is the backup generator for the house. So if the power drops out, that's going to kick in and keep the power on permanently here.
So let's go and take you.
We'll take you out the front and show you the view from there.
Yeah.